And, what the? I didn't know this existed. What are you? Huh? I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this at all. What the heck? I just talked for like 12 minutes and now I've seen a new dragon and now I'm bewildered. Well, this is a bundle that's $50 worth and it's got 100 tickets in it and you can get a dragon. 100 tickets now is a lot more valuable than it was last time. I will point that out because the chests have higher drop rates. Ooh, I like this dragon very much. Legendary, void, and plant. Man. What? 70 outcomes? Yep, it is real. We have a dragon coming out very soon that is going to have 70 possible outcomes. It's going to be a legendary boy, and the dragon that we can breed is going to be the beautiful little Arcane dragon. He's actually one of my favorites from the newest update. He's just such a cute little dragon. I love his colors. This is baby form and his egg form here, but this Arcane dragon, you can breed it by breeding together the Molim and Virgo dragons. So Molim is of course the ancient dragon's dice dragon, and Virgo is one of the dragons of the month, and the amount of possible outcomes are listed on the forums here by Idlewise. Thank you for your work. There's a lot of dragons because when you breed together a legendary and a legendary, they can randomize into whatever they want, and that is obviously going to be the same for ancients and divines, and as such we've got fire dragons, water dragons, every type of element dragon here. And right at the bottom you can see Arcane, Legendary, 48 hours, 38 hours, 24 minutes with VIP active. So this is part of special blitz breeding that is going to be happening on the 25th of November, because Adam did post the weekly upcoming schedule in case you're interested. We're going to have Black Friday sales, but we're also going to be having blitz breeding, boss challenges, and new dragons of the week, of course. So I wanted to go through all of this. We know how many outcomes there are going to be, and you know that your chances are going to be less than 1% as a result of getting that Arcane dragon, unless there's some boosted odds somewhere. But anyway, Adam said, hello, here's the rundown. Black Friday sales, November 29th. Enjoy great discounts and special sales available for one day only. Who knows what is going to be in those sales, quote, could be anything. Then November 25th to December the 2nd, bottomless dungeon, fight your way, blah 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 blah. This week, players have a chance to find the ancient tickets and the extra den relic in the dungeon's chests. And in the shop is going to be the Pilgrim Dragon. And the major reward, according to the image down here, is going to be the Gobbler. I assume that that is correct for right now. We've got a great dragon race that is going to be happening. And then November 25th to December the 2nd is that special blitz breeding event with the Molim and Virgo dragons. Of course, you may have already worked out that if you don't actually have Molim yet from the Dragon's Dice event, you're not going to be able to breed the Arcane dragon. If you haven't bred the Virgo dragon yet, then Virgo is actually going to be available to breed during that time frame by breeding together the Armored and Melon dragons. They've been doing that for all of the other ones so far, so if you need to get Virgo, then you can actually have another chance at breeding it as well. But, you know, most people do not have Molim yet. He's going to be a dragon that they'll get probably towards the end of the event period if they get him at all. So this Arcane dragon, this beautiful Arcane dragon, is going to be a very difficult dragon for people to get a hold of. Maybe one of the toughest dragons in the game, all things considered, all external factors considered, and the short amount of breeding that we can actually go for it. But anyway, aside from that, we've also got the boss challenge event, so beat all the celestial bosses and win the Seahorse dragon. In this special ancient event edition, you'll be able to win Ember Stones to spend in Dragon's Dice and event bonus ancient tickets in later laps. So in the preliminary laps, it's going to be Ember Stones, and later on, it is going to be ancient tickets. Probably what they mean by that is going to be like after the 4th or 5th lap, we're going to get ancient tickets. But normally you can't get to those laps without paying money or like spending gems is how I should phrase that. So this has always been the cheapest method in the past to get divine tickets, by spending gems on the boss challenge event. Rather than just buying ancient tickets outright, the best thing to do has always been to spend them during the boss challenge event. Is that going to be the same this time? We'll have to see before we make any grand assumptions, but keep that in mind. If you haven't spent gems so far and you're looking for the best chance, this could be it. Then we got a dinner time event. We got a golden opportunity event with the Duskwing dragon in it, the Muay dragon being in the dinner time event. In case you're interested in getting them, we have the new dragon of the week, which is going to be the Harvest dragon. She's a cute little dragon. And then you can breed her by pairing Plasma and Cloud dragons. And then there's going to be between the 26th and the 3rd of December bonus time skips. So for a week, the hatchery time skips will be increased to 8 from 2, meaning you can reduce 4 hours from your breeds every day. So put that together with Kronos as well. You know, you're getting some bonus breeds in there. Definitely getting some more value out of all of that breeding. But it's going to be quite a busy week. And for people that do have Molim and Virgo available, if you want the bragging rights of getting a really rare dragon, this is going to be your time to shine, my friend. Because little Arcane over here, I wish that I could get him, but I do not own a Molim, which is to be expected. Now, aside from all of that other crazy stuff that's going to be happening next week, of course it's a Friday, which means that, you know, we've got Dragon's Dice stuff to be grinding for as usual. We'd also have a Whale Mart, and these Whale Marts are going to be interesting because they're going to contain things like stepping stones, and this one does. You can get a bonus 500 for the dungeon by spending 50,000 food, which I think is a good one. We've got enchantment tickets in exchange for portal gems, which I think is a really good deal. In fact, enchantment tickets are not easy to come by, so I suggest buying those. And then we've got 3 gem deals. One for ancient tickets, which I don't think this is going to be cheaper than the boss challenge event, but we can't be 100% sure on that quite yet. Then we've got a habitat limit extender, which aren't quite as good anymore, and we've got 5 relics of hatching for 99 gems. If you're looking to speed up breeding, they are worth it, but if you're not looking to speed up breeding very readily, then probably not worth the investment of 99 gems. Every gem counts if you're trying to save up to something important. So that is the black market for today. Of course, we've also got farming fanatic events. We've got the gem spending event for the little raptor dragon. He's a cool dragon. I do like him. I like some of the American themed ones. And then at the same time we've got bleeding blitz. Yeah, it's what it feels like. Oh, look at me, I don't even have Melia Sean yet. And then we've got another breeding blitz coming in a few days that is going to be us trying to breed a dragon with 70 different outcomes. You know, we do also have the piggy bank on right now if you want to take advantage of that. I personally don't care because it's like spend money to then spend more money, which I'm not really into, amazingly enough. I'd rather just not spend additional amounts of money. I didn't even buy the totem for this event, so I'm not too interested in that personally. Although, if you are someone that just spends stupid amounts of money on DML as it is, probably something you might find some value out of. So, all things considered, it has of course been a very busy month so far, and it will continue to be a very busy month, because we're just going to be getting stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff and more stuff. And that's just going to be the name of the game until the end of this ancient period. Now, I still have a major problem with the way that they're bringing out these breeding blitz events, because they were a problem before and now they're even more of a problem because they're bringing out brand new dragons via the same method. Like, how do you expect people to have Molim already unless most people have spent stupid amounts of money opening chests? Because on average, you will not have Molim yet. Like, why did they decide to bring out the breeding Blitz event for including the Molim dragon now and not in 2 weeks' time. And it's been the same with breeding Blitz events for a long time. Rather than letting you actually acquire the dragon, hatch the dragon, own the dragon, and then use it in a breeding Blitz event, it's always been you have to get the dragon on the same week that the event's out, and then you gotta try and breed for the thing in that same week. And the only reason it's like that is because it forces people to spend more money. It's not for the sake of the users having a better experience, not by any stretch. So I still have a massive problem with those breeding Blitz events. If you're someone that doesn't have the dragons available to do it, don't feel too bad about it, because you probably shouldn't. Like, just because you don't have the things that you need, it doesn't mean that you've done anything wrong. It's just they've set these... It's like they give you a month to unlock Molim, but then they really want you to... They want to force you to have Molim by 2 weeks into the event, even though that's not possible free to play. You know, it's basically for the people that like clout. The people that are clout chasing. The ones that want to go, see, I read the cool blue dragon, hee hee, and everyone else that isn't willing to spend stupid amounts of money either thinks that that's pretty dumb, or they think, well, you know, if they were lucky enough to have those dragons already, power to you. But I don't see any good reason why people should be spending so much money just to breed a legendary. The Arcane dragon isn't a bad legendary. It's a, what is it, an energy and shadow dragon, I believe. Which is not too bad. He's actually a pretty decent legendary with very low health though. But it's like you're going so far out of your way just to get a legendary, and now the ancients are out. Legendaries ain't in anymore. Legendaries comparatively kinda suck, in fact. So I don't know, dude. I really don't know. But if you want to buy it, I say power to you. I am not going to fight you for it. But think about what you're doing with your purchasing decisions beforehand. Before making any dumb decisions on trying to get that Arcane dragon. If it's not worth it, don't do it. That is my advice to you today. We got a few pieces of Molim there. Not too shabby. Now that I've been saying bad things, you're not going to give me Molim, are you? I mean, if you want to, you can. If you want to, game, you can go and give me a fatty 500 piece. I'm still going to complain that the event is unfair, because it is, but I would maybe be slightly less salty for approximately 6 hours. Approximately. Maybe right, maybe wrong. Who knows? But anyway, for now, I'm gonna leave you there, so let me know how you feel about everything, and what the? I didn't know this existed. What are you? Huh? I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this at all. What the heck? I just talked for like 12 minutes, and now I've seen a new dragon, and now I'm bewildered. Well, this is a bundle that's $50 worth, and it's got 100 tickets in it, and you can get a dragon. 100 tickets now is a lot more valuable than it was last time. I will point that out, because the chests have higher drop rates. Woo, I like this dragon very much. Legendary Void and Plant. Man, that's a tempting deal, but I'm not going to spend $50 on that. Whoo, boy, that is an expensive one right there. But anyway, like I said, thanks for joining me, and keep this deal in mind.